Hey, it's Jess. Welcome back. Today I'm here with my August TBR, which is all the books that I hope to read in August of 2024. I cannot believe that we are already filming August's TBR. Where has this year gone? I feel like June took forever, and then July happened, and now suddenly it's August. And I know I'm not the only one feeling that way. It feels so crazy. So I do have some books already picked out for the Buzzwordathon, which is the year-long readathon hosted by Books and Lala here on YouTube. The prompt for August is the word like in the title. I have chosen Tastes Like Candy by Ivy Tholen. I don't know a lot about this book. I know that it's like a slasher. I don't know if it's extreme horror or like leaning that way. I'm pretty sure it's got some like gore. Again, a slasher. And I think it's carnival themed. I don't know. I know there's a second one. I've heard a lot about this book, but I never actually looked into the synopsis. So I'm pretty excited about that. You know, the fair is happening in my home state right now and actually in my hometown. So reading a book that's carnival fair themed seems appropriate for August. I received an ARC copy of Remnants of the Scarlet Flame by Cindy L. Sell. This is a fantasy, possibly dark romance. This is Cindy's first novel, her debut novel. We have a mutual friend who was advertising that she was looking for ARC readers, and I love fantasy. I think it has to do with dragons, love dragons, so I thought I'd give that a shot, and I can't wait to jump into that one. I'm getting ready to start it in the next couple days, and I think it's going to be super fun. The next books I have picked out are books that I picked up from the library. I recently picked up the last two Magnolia Parks books. So the first one is Daisy Hates the Great Undoing. This, I believe, picks up at the end of Daisy's last book. Had kind of a jarring ending, so I'm excited to see. I hope I like this one better. The one thing that is harder for me to read about Daisy Hates is on her chapters, there's like footnotes and annotations, and that's just hard for me to get into, but hopefully I'll like it, and hopefully it'll go fine. The last book, and I don't know if this is going to be the last book in the Magnolia Parks universe, but as of right now, the last published book is Magnolia Parks Into the Dark. I didn't say, but both of these are by Jessa Hastings. This one, I hope, takes place right after the end of The Long Way Home. My jaw dropped at the end of that book, and I immediately put both of these on hold because I knew I was going to want to read them back to back. And I can't wait to find out what happens, but I also don't want to like speed through them because I don't want it to be over. So I'm going to try to take my time. That's two more books that I'm definitely going to be reading in August. From the library, I also picked up The Dark Half by Stephen King. I have read a lot of Stephen King books, haven't read this one. This is about a well-known author who is now obscure. I think he had like an alter ego, and that alter ego has died, but maybe didn't actually die and might not be as fictional as he thinks. I think that's what this is about. I don't really know. I just remember hearing someone say they liked it. I'm always up for trying new Stephen King, and so when I saw it at the library, I decided to pick it up and check it out. The last library book I got was The Mountain in the Sea by Ray Naylor. My brother read this and raved about it, and I saw a couple people on YouTube reading it and raving about it too. It is about this species of octopus that has gotten really smart, I think, and has started communicating not only within their like species, but I think they're communicating with humans too. And there's two groups of scientists, I believe, that are like, obviously one of them is an evil group trying to take possession of the octopi, I think. I don't really know. I know it has to do with octopi and science. But again, I've heard it's really good. I saw it at the library, and I remembered that my brother had talked about it, so I decided to pick it up, and I can't wait to read that one. Those are all the pre-planned books I have, and that equals 6 books. And again, I like to try to have about 10 I don't know if I'm going to get through all of them this month because I do start back at school soon, like halfway through the month, but I am going to go ahead and pick 4 books out of my TBR jar. Let's see what we get. Here's my TBR jar. As a reminder, it is filled with books on my physical TBR that I need to read, but also books that I've heard about that I have an interest in reading. So let's see what the first one is. Shake them up a little bit. All right, the first one we got was Dungeons and Drama. I've heard about this one, don't know anything about it, so let me look it up real quick. Dungeons and Drama is by Karen Boyce. It is a young adult romance novel. In it you are following Riley, who wants to be a Broadway director, and she wants to take classes, I think, but she needs someone to cover her shifts, and somehow working with the boy at her shop, she ends up playing Dungeons and Dragons, I think. I don't know. I just kind of skimmed the synopsis. But I like romance. I like D&D. Even though it's YA, it sounds fun. So that's a good pick for August. I can't wait to read that one. All right, time for the second pick. And this is the first time that I haven't had any fly out. I say that, it's only the second pick. Okay, now I have The Butterfly Garden by Dot Hutchinson. This is a book that I have on my Kindle. So it's a book, well, I have wanted to read it, but it's also a book that I own. It's on my Kindle. This is about a serial killer, I believe, and the girls that are abducted, there's a garden of their remains, I think, and they have wings sewn onto their backs. That's why that's the Butterfly Garden. I don't really know. It's like a horror thriller, and I've heard about it for a really long time. I just haven't gotten around to reading it, and I'm so excited because I've wanted to read it for a while, and yeah, I'm really excited about this pick. All right, we have 2 more that we're gonna pick. Let's see what else we get. Another one. Woo, I thought that was gonna fall. I got Loveless by Alice Oseman. Loveless by Alice Oseman. This is my copy. I have the dust jacket, but I don't know where it is. I also can't remember anything about what this is, and I have a bookmark in here, but I haven't actually read that far. I read the first not even chapter. I took it to a doctor's appointment with me once. I think it's about high schoolers, and one of them I believe is asexual, but I can't remember if it's a fake dating trope or just being asexual. I don't know. It's high school romance, ? I've heard really good things about it. Obviously haven't read it, and I'm glad that I finally get a chance to. It shouldn't take too long. It's got pretty good print, and I've heard really good things about it, so I'm excited about this one. All right, that's 3. We're gonna pick 1 more. So far we have 2 that are on my TBR list. So far we have 2 that are on my physical TBR list and 1 that's from my want to read list. So let's see what we get this time. And we got The Perfect Child by Lucinda Berry. I believe I have that one on my Kindle too. I think I have it from Kindle Unlimited. I don't know very much about this one either. I have heard it compared to The Push from Ashley Audrain. I loved that book, and it's been compared to some other books. So I think it has to do with a creepy kid, and the mom is not connecting with the kid, and so they're trying to see it's a creepy kid and something is going to happen. I've never read anything by Lucinda Berry. I've heard really good things about a lot of her books. I just haven't read them. And this, I'm excited that I picked that one out. And out of the 4 that I picked, 3 of them are ones that I own, and only one of them is in my want to read list. So that's good. We're trying to get these shelves here. They go down here too. And then on my Kindle, yeah, those are all the books that I own that I haven't read. We're really trying to shrink these shelves. So this month looks like it will help me do that. So I am excited about all of those. I can't wait to finish up Magnolia Parks. I can't wait to read that arc, Dark Fantasy. Excited about that. August, I got some good books and I'm really excited to get started with them. So now I want to know, have you read any of these books? What did you think? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.